Hello ladies, today's video is going to be for you. We are going to talk about 7 ways to drive your man wild in bed. I am Celine Remy, the Intimacy Angel, and I am here to help you bring your sexy back in life. So if you've ever wanted to know what it would take to really drive your man crazy, make him want you and crave you, then stick around because this video is for you. But before we get started, make sure you click the like button and subscribe to my channel so that you never miss a video. All right, so my first tip for you is to make him feel wanted. And it's pretty self-explanatory, but everyone wants to feel wanted and desired. So throughout the day, you want to be after him, you want to grab him, or you want to let him know that you desire him, you want him, you find him attractive, so that he can feel your desire for him, and that can really start to drive him absolutely crazy. My tip number 2 is to worship his penis. You need to give his cock some attention. And the quickest way to a man's heart is through his penis. And I know sometimes it seems counterintuitive because we women tend to prefer to have our heart opened first and then to go to our genitals. But for the men, it usually works in reverse. Now, it doesn't mean that they don't want to have other body parts activated and given some attention. But if you give his penis attention first, it's going to help him to relax and to know that you are going to give this very important part of his body your full attention. And now he's like, okay, I'm taken care of. Now I know I can enjoy the experience more. My tip number 3 is to initiate every now and then. As a principle, it's really nice for a man to chase you and be after you. But sometimes, especially in the bedroom, because we are talking about that today, you want to be the one who initiates. And it doesn't have something that you do all the time, but maybe the evening when he's feeling so tired and he's just like, I don't have the energy, but you have a little bit more energy. It's your chance to go for it and give him some attention and get his penis up and then ride him and surprise him in this way. My tip number 4 is to be confident. Now, confidence is sexy and it goes a long way. You can't really fake confidence. So you need to learn some of the things to feel comfortable with your body, feel comfortable touching a man's body, knowing your lover's body. If you have that, then know that what you're doing is good. Know that you have the skills. Being confident doesn't mean that you are arrogant or anything like this. It just means that you know that you are amazing. And you know that you are doing your best and that he's giving the best treatment that you can really give and that he can receive in that moment. And if you do that, that's going to be good enough. Make sure too that you learn some new skills. I can help you with that. If you check out my course, The Touch of Love, I'll teach you all about how to touch a man to drive him wild with pleasure. And of course, watch more of my videos because I'm always giving you some new tips and things to try out in the bedroom. And just try new things one at a time. And that will help you to build your confidence. My tip number 5 is to be vocal. And what does that mean, being vocal? Being vocal is about asking for what you want, asking for what you need, but it's also about allowing yourself to make those sounds of pleasure when you are in the mood for it. It's about not holding back. A woman who's willing to moan and be in her pleasure and not apologize for it is so attractive to a man. This is not about faking it at all or anything like that. It's about being real with what's going on, but allow yourself to open up your mouth and share what's going on and what you like and make those sounds of pleasure. My tip number 6 is to be adventurous. So when you are adventurous, you are willing to try new things. You bring some creativity into the bedroom, and that will bring that spark and that passion back, but also drive him really nuts, because every man wants to have a woman who's willing to be a little bit outside of the box, to try new things. I mean, this is like the ultimate for him. So if you're willing to do that, and you don't have to be like totally in a crazy kinky spectrum either, but it's just willing to be adventurous. Maybe you're going to try a new position, maybe you're going to try a different location, maybe you're going to wear something different or role play something a little bit edgy. It's really up to you wherever your comfort zone is, because remember, you want to still stay confident with what you're doing, but being willing to bring in that sense of adventure into the bedroom. And my tip number 7, my dear, is for you to be real at all time, be yourself, and don't fake it. I know sometimes you might be thinking that, well, I'm gonna stroke his ego and make it that he's not disappointed that I didn't come or anything, so I'm going to fake it. But when you're doing that, you are not giving him your best, and deep down, maybe he might not quite be sure whether or not you are faking it, but he might feel it. And that's not going to be the type of energy that's required to really drive him totally nuts in the bedroom. So remember, if you make him feel wanted, you worship his cock, you show up with confidence, you initiate, you're vocal, be willing to adventurous, and don't fake it, those 7 tips will help you drive him absolutely crazy in the bedroom, and he won't be able to help himself but want you, crave you, and want you often. So go for it, girl. You've got this. I want to thank Onnit for sponsoring today's video. Now, do you know why you feel hornier in the summer months rather than the winter months? No, it's not because you're showing more skin. Well, it does help. It's because of the vitamin D, because you spend more time outside and in the sun. Now, as many as 75% of people in the US are deficient in vitamin D. And vitamin D is one of these essential vitamins. It's the sexiest vitamin alive. It helps with your sex hormones, with your mood. So one way that I found works really well for me is to take it into a spray form, because it's convenient and simple. All I have to do is 5 sprays under my tongue every day, and I've got my daily dose, and it works well. I'm set to go. If you want to boost your vitamin D levels easily and effortlessly, get your Onnit spray. Go to onnit.com and use Love Lab at the checkout to get 10% off your order, or click on the links below in the description. You won't regret it.